Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bob from Southwest Michigan Sales LLC. I am so happy to have you here today. Okay, in this video, what are we going to do? We're going to go over what has recently sold within the last week and a half or so. There might be a few that's outside of that week and a half time period, but good news, sales are definitely picking up and are better than February. I am so thrilled, so happy, and excited. February scared me. I'm not gonna lie. It scared me quite a bit. I know in this business you're gonna have ups and downs, so you have to realize that, and you have to keep plugging forward, keep listing, keep making tweaks to your website, cleaning things up, and getting things done as best as you can with what the time allows you to do. So let's go over what I have got going out for today. Kind of a light weekend. Last weekend was way better. It was probably about 3 times the sales, but I do realize that there's things out there that affect sales from weekend to weekend. The weather, people's plans, time of the month when their income maybe comes in. There's a lot of variables out there. So items are going to take and sales are going to fluctuate every single weekend, every single day. So in this business, always be prepared. Always keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, what sold and what is going out for today? Let's get to it. Okay, I actually found I had a inventory mistake. So you know what? Even I make mistakes. Anyway, Monster Truck Madness for Nintendo 64. This sold for $18 plus shipping. And is going to be going out to... Let's see here. I am trying to look at this. It is going to be going out to Washington State is where it's going to, folks. Washington State. Like I said, for $18 plus shipping. Sorry about that. I was trying to look at something else. So, all right. Next ones are going out. These are going out to Maine. The customer actually purchased 4 items, which I love to see happen. The Invisible Circus. This is actually the last one that I have in stock of this. It sold for $2. Congo on DVD. Again, last one I have in stock. Sold for $2. Cherry Crush for DVD. This sold for $2 as well. I actually still have a few of these in stock. So if anyone happens to be interested, I do still have a few. And then the last item the customer purchased is actually this brand new sealed Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. It's actually got a little sticker on here that says free commemorative Disney book inside. It's got to be an awfully small book if that's in there, but anyway, this sold for $5, and again, these items are going to be going out to Maine. And the next item that sold is actually this buttonholer. This sold for $10 plus shipping, and this is going to be going out to California. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll get into the rest of the video now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of items on here. I'm not sure exactly the amount of time or the length the video is going to be, but we'll go ahead and we'll get into that, and I'll show you the additional sales that I've also had. And as always, if you could please like, share, subscribe to the channel, it'd be very much appreciated. And on to the what else sold. Sold this Star Wars catchphrase item for $15 plus shipping, and this is going to be going out to Kansas. I actually sold it on Mercari, and I actually have one more still available. They are on my website for $12 plus shipping, but like I said, the one that I did sell was for $15 on Mercari, so I actually had 2 of these in stock. So just sold this VHS tape. It is called Rabid Grannies right here. This is a very unique and unusual tape. I know I've never had it in stock myself before. Very unusual movie. But anyway, this sold for $26 plus shipping. I actually had it on my homepage of my website in the featured section, and it sold for $26. Like I said, it is going to be going out to Virginia. Just sold this Dance Dance Revolution for PlayStation 2. This sold for $4 plus shipping, and it is going out to Virginia. Had to just take a sneak peek and look at that. But again, this sold for $4 on its way out to Virginia. Some more items that recently sold, folks. Just wanted to show you here. This is 2 pair of splash guards right here. They're for an Oldsmobile. It actually says Oldsmobile right there. They're from Thermoflex. Both pair, just to show you here real quick. I'm going to turn this camera around on them so you can see them better. Anyway, there's a total of 2 packages. Both packages sold for $24 plus shipping and are going to be going out to Wisconsin. Okay, bring myself back into the camera there. Next item that sold was actually this Minecraft item, and this sold for $25 plus shipping and is going to be going out to California. And the next item just came in within the last half an hour to 45 minutes. Is actually an Xbox 360 video game. It is called Tony Hawk's. Let's see if I can see. There we go. It's called Tony Hawk's Proving Ground for Xbox 360. This was actually listed on my website for $9, and I had someone make me a $10 offer on Mercari. That was a little bit less than my $9 that I wanted to get after their fees. So I countered them at $10.75, and they did accept. So I will get just a hair over the $9 that it was listed on my website for. So, and this is going to be going out to Oklahoma. Sold these Heritage Mint dowel stands, which are right here. These sold for $10 plus shipping and are going to be going out to California. I don't believe, honestly, they ever had much use. They look like they're in almost like new condition. So currently Wednesday, March 19th of 2025, everyone. I have a few sales that are going to be going out for this morning. The overnight hours were fairly slow, to be honest with you, but definitely better than what it was in February. So that is always important. Just keep pushing forward, keep listing. Sales will come. That's the nature of this business, always ups and downs. Okay, not to ramble on anymore. Let's get to this. Amelia Earhart, this is a little Imaginext toy. This sold for $6 and is going to be going out to Iowa. Now, the next item that sold is actually this Tupperware container. It's a crisper. This sold for $11 plus shipping and is going to be going out to Georgia. These are not quick sellers. They're generally long tail items, but they do sell, and I do okay with them. I am totally fine with them. They are easy to pack, generally pretty easy to source, and anyway, $11 and going out to Georgia. Just sold this Nintendo DS stylus. It is the pink pen. I actually had a purple one as well that I sold probably a month and a half, 2 months ago or so. This one did take a little bit longer to sell, but it just sold this morning, and it sold for $21 plus shipping, going to be going out to Texas. Sold this Mary Kate and Ashley VHS tape. It is America's #1 Detective Kids. And I sold it for $6 plus shipping. I actually started bubble wrapping it, and then I was like, wait a minute, I need to show this on my video. So I stopped. Came over to do this and show it on the tape. This type of stuff does sell. It's hit and miss, to be honest with you guys. Some items I really think are great items when I put them up. Don't move. Items that I think aren't the best, sell. You just list it and hope for the best. It would be my advice for most items. You just never know what someone's looking for. But this actually wasn't listed long at all. It sold pretty quickly. But again, $6 plus shipping. And let me see here real quick where it's going. I don't remember, unfortunately. Let me see here. It is going to, yeah, Sebring, Florida, guys, is where it's going. It's going to Sebring, Florida. So, okay, as promised, I'm back. Okay, here are the next items that I have sold, everyone. The first thing is actually a Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP. This game system, actually, it's the Pearl, is what they consider the color of them. And this sold for $112 plus shipping and is going to be going out to Tucson, Arizona. And go ahead and show you what this looks like here. It's right here. It does have scratches on the lid or the top, but the system itself is in great shape. So you there. Also, too, it does come with the little USB charger as well. So, but again, that sold for $112 plus shipping, going to Tucson, Arizona. Let me get the next one up here for you here. Next item that sold was actually a Hold on a minute, I'm going to look at you while I'm saying this. It was a Dr. Mario 64. It's for a Nintendo 64, and that sold for $25 plus shipping. It did sell on my website and is going to be going out to Columbus, Ohio. Right there it is, Dr. Mario 64. It's the cartridge only, and like I said, $25 plus shipping. All right, next thing that sold is actually, this is the last one of these that we had in stock. This is a butane lighter. This is actually old stock from a brick and mortar retail store that I used to own. It's actually got a picture of a young lady inside that when you hold it a certain direction, her top actually comes down all the way. You had to be 18 years of age minimum to be able to purchase this. It was the last one we had listed. I do have others in stock that are actually different pictures. I don't have any of them listed though. I'll have to, I guess, get those listed. We had originally, I think, like 7 or 8 of these, and this is the last one. It originally had like her in a red top and a black top. This was the one that was the black top. It was the last one that we sold, and it sold for $3 plus shipping, and is going to be going out to Los Angeles, California. Now this item here, I actually, after I closed my brick and mortar retail store, I actually did some flea markets for a while. And I went down, if you ever heard of the 127 garage sales or yard sales, I actually went down and set up in Tennessee. And I know these were down there. And I also know that there's a flea market up in Paw Paw, Michigan, which is called Wright's Flea Market. I actually set up there a few times. And I even did Shipshewana, Indiana, which is a large flea market down there as well. I did that a couple times. And these smoke alarms that I'm going to show you, they never sold any place. And once I put them up online, I originally had, I think I had like 15 or 16 of them, something like that. I had quite a few. I actually had sold out, and I didn't realize in another tub, as I've got a lot of stuff stored, folks. I'm just trying to get things listed. I'm trying to get a variety up, because I feel like a variety pulls different types of clientele in. Not always everyone is going to be looking for video games. Not everyone is looking for dishes. Not everyone is looking for antiques. You list a wide variety of items, you're more likely to get a sale because everybody looks for something different. But anyway, this customer bought the last 2 that I have, and they're going to be going down to Fishers, Indiana. They sold actually extremely well online. I mean, I had at least 15 of them. I know that for a fact. I had a bunch. But anyway, they sold for $6 a piece. And the customer paid $8.07 for shipping, and is all in for $20.07 with shipping. And again, like I said, they are smoke detectors. I'll show you here. They're Kid Firenetics, a smoke alarm. They're actually old store inventory. They're actually in the original box, never been used. And again, those are going to be going out to Fishers, Indiana. Okay, I will show you everything else that's sold here in just a moment. It is currently Thursday, March 16th of 2025. I do have some more sales. Definitely, people are definitely starting to shop more again. I am so glad to be out of February. It was horrible. Worst I've seen in a long time. So March so far is much better. The very beginning days of March, I was kind of like, is it going to be like February again? But the last few days are absolutely picking up. It is definitely getting better. I am so happy to see this. So let's go ahead and show you some of the sales. I am going to be coming back. I'm going to take and show you these 3, and then I'll be coming back and showing you 4 more here. You'll be seeing as well. So, but anyway, Mortal Kombat trilogy for Nintendo 64. That recently sold. Let me look at my paperwork here, and that is going to go to Galt, California, And Mortal Kombat sold for $32 plus shipping, so everyone is aware. Let me put this down. See if I can see myself. I need to get myself a stand, I really do. Okay, the next thing that sold is a normal adolescent behavior Havoc 2. This is an unrated version of a DVD. And this sold for $2 plus shipping. And let's see where I'm going to sit that down at. There we go, right there. And that is going to be going out to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, folks. Sorry about that. My camera's all over the place today. Next item that sold is actually a... it's a PlayStation 2 dongle is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and show you right here. It is still in the plastic bag that I had it stored in. Extremely quick sale. I think I did quite a bit of research on this, to be honest with you. Evidently, I'm thinking maybe this person just needed it pretty quickly. This usually doesn't happen. I actually listed it on my website for $14. And I listed it on Mercari for $19. And I had a customer literally buy it within like the first hour and a half of it being listed. And it is going to be going out to Washington State. So, like I said, I will come back on with additional for sales that I know that I have right now. And it's definitely been a lot more sales coming in. So, okay, I'll be back on those sales in just a moment. Just sold another item, folks. It is a compact power massager. Showing you right here. It's actually brand new, sealed. And it's actually going pretty close to home. It's actually just going to South Bend, Indiana, which is 45-50 miles away. It's not far at all, so the customer will get it pretty quickly. So this did sell on my website for $19, like I said, plus shipping. Some more items that recently sold, folks. Did it again. Packed the items up. Forgot to show you what they were. Ding, ding, ding. Eventually I'll get that through my head. Stop doing that. Anyway, Atari 2600 Star Master. It actually sold. Today is Thursday, March 13th. My days run together after a while. Anyway, this sold about a week ago on my website for $2 plus shipping, going to Portland, Oregon. The customer actually paid by PayPal e-check. And when someone has to pay that way, you have to actually wait for the payment to clear. Not very often that I get those type of payments, but I have had a few now, so I am used to them. First time I got one, I'm like, what in the world is this? So, but getting used to them, and so far I have not had one that has not cleared. I'm sure that's going to happen one of these times. The worst part about those type of payments, though, is the wait. You can't ship the product until the payment actually clears. But I don't mind it. So far it hasn't been an issue. It just makes the product wait until the payment actually clears before I can actually ship the product. So, but anyway, again, Star Master Atari 2600 going to Portland, Oregon. And also I just sold this afternoon an Erica Wilson. It's a 1971 Cruel. It's like a nautical design. I will take and I will put a screenshot up on this side or this side. I'm not sure which side it has room. But anyway, that sold for $34 on my website and is going to be going out to Utah. And I will put that up in a screenshot. I'll also make sure to put a screenshot of that Atari 2600 game that I just mentioned. But I do have it here in my hand. It is packed up. Currently, not sure where this is going to be into the video at, but it's currently Thursday morning, March 13th of 2025. And my overnight sales and early this morning sales, I wanted to go over and show you what I have. Not including anything this time. I'm showing you everything that has sold just recently. So anyway, the first item here, I want to look at this invoice here so I make sure that I get it correct, is Leisure Suite Larry Box Office Bust for Xbox 360, and that sold for $17 plus shipping. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it is here. Right here it is, Xbox 360. Like I said, $17 plus shipping. And that is going to be going out to Arizona, just so everyone knows. Next up, folks, is a group of items. It's actually 2 items the person bought. The person is from Minnesota. So I have the customers from Minnesota. Let me shut that battery compartment on my camera there that I'm talking to you on. That was open. Sorry about that. But anyway, these items, like I said, are going to Minnesota. And I sold Stampede for a Atari 2600. This sold for $3 to the same customer that bought also Rise of Nightmares, which is Xbox 360 video game, and that sold for $12. Next thing I wanted to show you guys here. These are actually listed on my website for, I believe, $4. And this actually sold on Mercari for $6 plus shipping. It is a winged monkey. It's Land of Oz. Let me show it up close to the camera so you guys can try to see it there. Anyway, this is what you call a novelty ID card. It's about the size of a driver's license is what it looks like. And it has like a little castle on the backside. This is the last one of the winged monkey that we had in stock. I actually just saw a Cowardly Lion that I have one left of in stock on my website. These are definitely selling. I had so many of them. These are leftover inventory from a brick and mortar retail store that I used to own. We've sold a lot of them. I used to get them from a company. I don't believe the company is in business anymore. I have all kinds of them. I can remember I used to have a Barney Fife. I actually, just to tell you guys a quick little story, had a customer one time come in my store. It blew me away. This person bought every one of the Barney Fifes that I had in stock. They were from out of state, and they told a really unique story that every time they would speed in big cities and they would get stopped, the person or the police officer would ask for their driver's license and they would hand them a Barney Fife. And the police officer would get such a kick out of it that they would let them off of tickets. And the person would never get ticketed. And the person would always say, oh, you can keep the Barney Fife ID. That's fine. I'm sorry I gave it to you. It was an accident. But that was their get out of free jail card, I guess you could say, was that Barney Fife novelty ID card. I thought that was pretty interesting. They told me that. I would never try that myself, but it worked for them. But I had all kinds of them. I've got Adam Sandler, Cole Sprouse, Dylan Sprouse. I'm trying to think of some of them. I've got like X-Men, I think, characters on there. I've just got all types of them, guys. They're on my website if anybody wants to check them out. But like I said, this sold for $6 and is going to be going to Ohio. It's going to be going to Ohio, everyone. So, okay, the next item that sold is going to go to North Carolina. And it's actually this yellow planter. This just sold for $13 plus shipping on its way to North Carolina. And the last thing that sold that's going to be going out is actually this Bath & Body Works. It's a warm vanilla sugar shower gel. And this is going to be going out to Morgan Hill, California. Whoops, grabbing the wrong item there to show you folks. I know my camera's all over a little bit. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, there it is. It's warm vanilla sugar. It's a shower gel. This sold on my website for $6 plus shipping. Unfortunately, because it does weigh over a pound for shipping, the shipping was a little expensive for this customer. I wish it wouldn't have been this much, but my site did charge the customer $11.50 for shipping. One of the biggest reasons is because it's going so far. It's going all the way to the West Coast, which is out to California. So if someone would have purchased it closer, like say Iowa or Kentucky or Pennsylvania, it probably would have been closer to like the $8 to $9 price range. The post office and a lot of your shipping companies have really changed on how they're doing shipping. They're now doing it in regions, and distance really matters. Size really matters now, more than it used to like 5-6 years ago. And weight doesn't matter as much, I've noticed, in my opinion, than the size and the distance, it seems like, is what pushes the shipping rates up. Okay, but enough of that, I guess, and let's get on to what else sold in the video. Thanks.